When entering a bomb site as a terrorist, there's more to it than simply just throwing a couple smokes and flashes and molotovs to help yourself get into the site. And something that a lot of people don't consider is taking into account where their teammates that are ahead of them are looking. So very often, especially in matchmaking and in pugs, let's say the person going in first is looking at forklift. More often than not, I'll see somebody else coming in behind them also looking at forklift or looking towards highway. And, well, they don't really pay attention to anybody playing quad, which ends up getting a 2-for-1 trade in favor of the CTs. So, if you see the entry fragger entering into a bomb site and he's looking forklift, you don't necessarily have to look in the forklift. You need to watch his back, make sure nobody's going to be peeking him from over here in quad and taking him down while he's trying to take out anybody playing forklift or over there in highway or wherever the place may be on whatever map. So, it's very important that you or somebody else is looking over here. So take into consideration where your teammate is looking when he goes into the site and make sure he can't get shot in the back. And if he does, you can get that trade easily, and then you can go in and clear the area where he is, knowing that there's probably only going to be 1 or 0 more players coming from this area over here. So if we take a look at Nip here as they're entering into A main and the bomb site, you'll notice that they have 2 players going over here towards Squeaky, so that when they exit the Squeaky door and enter onto the site, they'll have 1 player looking over here and 1 player looking over here towards Fork and Highway. And then we have Forest right here looking towards A main where the boost spot and the barrels are. And then we have Get right here looking towards lockers, so that if anybody kind of snuck into lockers and pops out, they won't take down Forest or Freiburg. And if anybody kind of gets cheeky and tries to do a pop flash peek into here, Forest will likely not be blind and he'll be able to get the op shot onto anybody entering here so they can't get the kill onto Get Right or Freiburg, or if they do, he will at least get the trade kill. If you take a look at the execute here, you'll notice that not too often there's more than 1 player looking in one place, and if there are, that's because they're going to be going for a trade kill. So if my mouse would work here, we can hit resume. And let's just go into a quarter speed here and get a bird's eye view. Let's see if we can pause again. Now, look at how they're looking again. There's 2 players looking towards forklift and highway. There's a player looking towards quad, another player looking towards the other side of quad, and we have 1 player, again, looking towards truck in case somebody gets kind of ballsy and goes through the smoke. And there goes the Molotov, and now we have players looking towards forklift as they are engaging that opponent, and there's 2 players looking that way so that if 1 player goes down, they can get the trade kill. And here they come going into the site. Now they're checking NBK corner, checking site, and again, making sure nobody can go through that smoke and surprise them, catch them off guard, just putting down some suppressing fire. And now we have a player looking towards forklift to make sure nobody sneaks through, and here is Forrest going for the trade kill in case his teammate does go down, and he should be able to get that trade kill, and he does. And that is how entering a bomb site should be. There should never really be multiple players looking into one point at a time, so that, again, that person's not going to get killed, and, well, no trade is going to happen. So keep in mind when you're entering into a bomb site, you never really want to be looking in the same place as more than 1 person. Unless, of course, you're setting up for that trade kill. So if your teammate is going into A main here, make sure that at least 1 or 2 players are looking towards quad so that you can get any kill or any player that's peeking quad, and they can't just get a free kill onto your entry fragger. So hopefully this video helped you guys, and as always, thank you all very much for watching, and see you next time.